Hey everybody, it's Dad from Dad Simply Cooking, and today we're making something a little different, something I'm a little excited about. We're gonna be using some apples, and I got something new, and a waffle maker. So we're gonna make waffles. We're gonna do something a little new. We're gonna make waffles with some fried apples on top. So come along with me. This is gonna be one of those all-time favorite breakfast meals. I'm excited to share this. We're not gonna be making our own waffle batter. We're using boxed, so chill. So over here, I got my bowl for my apples. And all I'm going to simply do is I'm going to leave the core on them and everything. Got my little waffle press, or my little apple press. And I'm just going to simply cut them up. So in with my apples, I'm going to add some lemon juice. Woo, woo, woo. I'm going to add some brown sugar. So about 3 tablespoons of lemon juice and about half a cup. So typically we would add juice in with our apples to try to, help them get flavored. Like a good pineapple juice would be really good with the apples. I'm just going to do water, about a cup, 2 cups of water. And we're just going to put this on medium to high heat. I do have some ground cinnamon here, what we were just talking about. Sprinkle that cinnamon on there. And we're going to sweat these on down. All right, so if we go according to the package, 2 cups of the mix, 1 cup of cool water, 1 giant egg, large egg, and 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. That's right. All right. So in my bowl, I'm adding 2 cups of the mix. Then we're going to need 1 cup of water, 1 egg, goes in, and 2 tablespoons of oil. Now, if you have unsweetened applesauce, that will work. I say that all the time. Just for the ones out there that aren't sure, you never know. Somebody might come across my video, never know that, and then they do. I didn't know that before either. I started this. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon. Our batter will be a little thick. I am going to kind of increase the flavor a little bit for what I'm trying to get. It does look like cake. So I'm going to increase the flavor a little bit. I'm going to add in a little bit of coffee creamer. And this is just the caramel apple crisp. Just a little bit, about 2 tablespoons. And get that mixed in. Kind of loosens it up a little bit. Has good flavor. Or not flavor, but a good smell. And the waffles do not have to be perfect. I said ready, so I can flip it. And look at that. Oh, voila. A waffle. The apples are over here, smelling amazing. They're right there. They're other. And I was gonna make my own waffle batter today, but I'm saving that for something special for more fall because I'm gonna make a pumpkin spice batter for waffles. For waffles, once our apples get to the consistency that we want, I will show you them. That way you're aware of what you want your apples to look like. So that way you don't want them to get too soggy, but you don't want to go too early because then they might be a little bit too crispy still. There's like this perfect in between, and we're going to get there. What do you say? You want to go somewhere? Where do you want to go? I'm a homebody, and when I'm off, I just kind of want to stay home. And my kids are a lot like my wife. She is a stay-at-home mom that hates staying at home. Like, she loves staying at home with the kids. She just hates staying at home. I saw her say that one day on a video. So I think that's all right for me to say. Bam, bam. I was a big fan of the Waffle House, especially growing up, like in my teenager years into my early 20s. They might not look perfect, but your kids aren't going to care. If we're being honest, like, they're not going to remember dad didn't make perfect waffles, or mom didn't make perfect waffles, or grandma, grandpa, and uncle, they didn't make perfect waffles. All they're going to care is that you made them something and that you sat down with them afterwards and shared a meal. That's what they're going to remember. They remember that special dish that you might have that you like to cook. They're not going to care about if the waffle came out even on both sides. They don't care if you burn it. But even with burnt, we could fix that. For me, becoming a father is one of those things where it's like, am I ready? Am I mature enough? Am I even an adult? You have like this little bit of identity crisis, I feel. And you don't want to say it because then people look at you like you're crazy. But then you hold your child for the first time. And it's just that moment when, I don't know, I remember thinking before my son came, of like, man, I want to be able to still play video games and still be able to go do what I want, this and that. Like, so used to this lifestyle because I didn't have kids until so late in life, like 30, which I guess is not late, but you know what I mean. And when I had him, never thought about that. Just thought I'm going to do whatever I need to do what's best for them. I'm going to be able to buy you the fanciest of toys, the biggest toys, the best of toys. So all I'm going to do is unplug, flip over so I can pick this up, move it out my way. You know, I stopped at the Waffle House, and I sometimes have to remind myself that it's like, you know, life moves so fast. If you don't slow down or you're constantly in this grind, you're going to miss some of the best moments that you've had. I look at my kids now and see how old they are. And I mean, they're still babies, but like, I used to be able to carry them in my arms. A little bit of powdered sugar. Times where I look at the price of groceries and I'm just like, guess we're not getting ground beef no more. And I've been saying that for a little while now. I don't know. But here on this channel, I will promise you that while I'm here, I'm going to try my best to show y'all the cheapest, easiest meals. That's not going to make you spend all this time in the kitchen. Spend 30, 40 minutes in the kitchen preparing a great meal because I'm going to take these kids somewhere in a little bit. All right. My apples are done. It's about how you want them to look. I got my powdered sugar on me waffle. Now, the Waffle House, they did this the other day for us, and we were deeply happy by it. A little bit of whipped cream. So I got my waffles. Look at that, Axel.
And put it on an apple.
With that whipped cream. Does that look good? Go ahead. I'm gonna get the syrup while you do it. You think that's good? That should be good, huh? You want to put the syrup on it? All right, me and Axel want to go ahead and try this. We're excited about this, ain't we?
Try it out.
You want with the apple?
Yeah.
A little bit of that whipped cream. Beep. Oh, you left the apple. Good. That's a winner chicken dinner right there. All right, y'all. I want to say thank y'all for watching my videos. I greatly appreciate every time you do. Just know that I love you. I think the world of you. We have an amazing community here, y'all. The comments, the love y'all show, the likes. Good. Everything y'all do, y'all, means the world to me. So with that, I'm going to enjoy my breakfast before I have to go into work later this afternoon. I love y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you made it this far, it's free. Just hit them. I would appreciate it. We're almost to 900 subscribers, y'all. Started this channel coming up on 5 months, and I'm almost at 900 subscribers. Blew my mind. Thank y'all.